上一集我和 Tim 说话的一天就是这样结束了。除了台北的城市风光，台湾其实有一个地方跟身为荷兰人的 Tim 有很大的关系。在400年前 ，Tim 的祖先曾经到过台湾这片土地来，所以隔天我们就出发到了台南。除了看看荷兰人对台湾的印象有什么，首先我们得要来享用一顿丰盛的传统台南早餐。
Tuesday, we woke up, we had to get the train, and we went to Tainan City. I heard that it was very far in the south, so I thought, oh, we're gonna travel, it's gonna take all day to get there. But no. No, sir! In Tainan, they have this crazy system, which is called HSR, High Speed Rail. It was so smooth, it didn't even shook, and it goes really fast. There's a lot of leg room, and again, everything is clean and quiet. And it was really so comfortable. We were there in 2 hours. 2 hours.
Alright, Tim, welcome to Tainan.
Really excited to be here. The weather's good, dude.
Right, it's like we're in tropical part of Taiwan, so the weather is always better than in Taipei. And Tainan is one of the oldest cities here in Taiwan. It's a historical center, and there's lots of delicacies.
Yeah.
We're here to eat food, show you around, because it's also the places where your ancestors settled 400 years ago. We're gonna start with a must-eat here in Taiwan, which is breakfast.
Oh yeah, we went to this restaurant, like this roadside restaurant that looked really famous just by looking at it, because it was so busy early in the morning already. I knew it was famous because there were so many people working there, and there were scooters stopping, just picking up food. So we were sat on a table on the roadside with a nice little river in front of us. The people are even more relaxed here. So you really feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna chill out here.
Alright, man, I hope you're hungry.
No way! Boy, that is so much food, dude. Jesus.
So this is a traditional Tainan breakfast.
It's a lot of breakfast.
It is a lot indeed, it is a lot.
Yeah.
It's really traditional in the sense that it used to be like kind of farmer, walker breakfast, so same, really heavy.
Yeah.
And you'll see the difference between the breakfast we had back in Taipei.
Yeah.
Here in Tainan they have a big fishing culture.
Yeah.
Back in Taipei it was based on pork meat.
Yeah.
And here's all about fish, because we're near the sea. Especially here you find what's called sumu, which is milk fish.
Yeah, and it was all fish-based. And then I learned the milkfish it was a breakfast. That's the crazy thing.
Milkfish, it was introduced to Taiwanese people by Dutch people 400 years ago. So Dutch people taught Taiwanese how to fish and how to cook and cultivate the milkfish. We're here right now in Tainan eating milkfish. It's because your ancestors came here and like, oh yeah, that'd be a good idea to cultivate this fish.
You know, I don't know anything about Dutch people in Taiwan. Quentin told me that Dutch people did actually have an influence on Taiwanese culture. I was like, oh really? They taught the skill of harvesting the milkfish. They introduced the milkfish there, which is such a crazy thought for me because we don't eat milkfish in my country.
Let's start with the rice porridge.
Rice porridge.
Do you remember we had rice porridge back in Taipei?
Yeah.
It's the same version, but with fish.
Okay.
So what do you think this is?
The milkfish, no?
Yeah, milkfish skin.
Skin, the skin of the fish.
It's gonna be really good for your skin.
Okay.
Wow.
It's really slippery.
Yeah, it's really tender.
Yeah. But man, the soup's so hot still.
All year round it's hot in Tainan. People from Tainan, they have this weird habit of eating or drinking hot stuff when it's hot. Because they like sweating it out.
Really?
They like sweating the hot.
Why is that? Is it good for you to sweat?
I don't know. Man, it's tradition here. Oh, do you like it?
It's good. I really like the fish. It goes well with the soup. It's more like a fish soup to me than it's a porridge, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, because you got the rice at the bottom.
Yeah.
But the soup is really nice. The fish is tender.
It's a very mild taste as well. Most things we ate so far were really and really strong flavors, right? So I like it that it's a bit mild.
Yeah.
Really good. It was a really good breakfast. Really light, especially the fish. It's not too filling. It's very mild, except for one thing that were a bit freaky to me, right?
I propose we move on something a bit more challenging.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Have you ever had a fish head before?
Nah, not that I remember, no. And I think I would remember if I had a...
Have you ever had fish eye before?
Ah, man. I'm not even gonna chew it, I'm just gonna swallow it.
No, you have to chew it. You have to chew it. Yeah, it is.
I had to eat one of the eyeballs. Totally different from what I expected. It felt like I'm chewing a marble. I didn't know it was hard. You know, I thought it would be really soft, but it was actually really hard.
Nah. It's like a sip of water.
And then the fish
It's not
head,
even
yeah.
the flavor. It's more the idea that I'm chewing an eyeball that is hard for some reason.
All right, man. Let's move on the head, right?
Yeah.
Some fish head.
This might be a really dumb question. They believe that it's the best part of the fish is the head, no?
It's not necessarily the best part, but people like to eat it.
Okay.
In our countries, we never eat it, but
Yeah.
here they like to eat the fish head. Yeah.
I think it's a good thing that you eat everything of the fish.
No way.
There's no waste, no waste.
No way. There you go.
Cheers. It just tastes like any part of the fish, actually.
It has a stronger smell. And with that, I suggest that we have a bit of this.
This looks safe. This looks safe to eat.
But do you know what this is?
The spinach?
No.
Seaweed.
No.
Does it grow in the sea as well?
No. It's really common here in Taiwan.
It tastes like it comes out of the sea, though.
No way.
Yeah. It tastes healthy. It looks healthy too.
Sweet potato leaves.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't it poisonous? Someone wants to...
No, it's good for you.
Yeah, this is good.
This is
I like
good, right?
this, yeah. It goes well with the fish.
Then there's something which might be even more challenging than the fish head.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about already.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
You know what that is?
I have a slight idea what that is. It looks like the intestines of a fish, no?
It is.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not a intestines kind of guy. Not necessarily.
I'm gonna make a confession. Same for me. I've never tried fish ancient. Yeah.
And this, by the way, this is all the milk fish.
It's only milk fish.
Sunmul.
Semur.
So, which part do we eat?
Oh man, I don't know. To be honest, I
You're
think
a bit nervous too about this, aren't you? Oh, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. Eat it.
We go together. We're brothers. You can really see this is the intestine, right? You can really see it.
Oh my god.
That was so ridiculously long. I don't know how they can put it in a fish this big. It's like a meter long, right?
Man, okay, let's dip it in sauce.
Whoa. I'm not really looking forward to
No, I'm a
to
bit
eat.
nervous too.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
just do it. Let's do it.
Okay, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
The texture is just as I imagined.
It's exactly as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Sauce, man. How can you eat this for breakfast?
Yeah, good question. This, I don't really understand.
Maybe we can get used to it eventually.
No. I think I won't.
The texture, actually, it wasn't that bad. It was just again the idea of eating an intestine. No, thank you. I'm good with just the milkfish, without the eyes and intestine.
Okay, let's move on something a bit nicer. So it's braised pork rice. And there's something you have to do here. Not necessarily from the south, but it's really traditional food. There's something you have to do. You have to poke it.
Just like this?
Yeah, you have to poke it. And then, yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. That's what we want. Yes.
This looks good though.
Great. Oh my god, look at
But
that.
this is pork, you said, right?
Yeah, that's pork. God, look
Taiwanese
at
really
that.
like pork for breakfast, don't they? There's a lot
Yeah.
of pork.
They like fish in the south and pork in the north.
Yeah. What is this called?
肉燥饭.
Cheers, mate. Rosal fun. Cheers.
Man, this is good.
I could eat for breakfast every day, right? Every day I could eat this.
This is really nice. Easy on
Actually,
the
it's
stomach.
pretty Western in a sense, right? Just pork, sort of bacon and eggs with a bit of rice.
It is, it is.
Who doesn't love rice? I'll go in for another bite.
Go ahead, please.
I'm really hungry.
Let's move on to the next thing. Do you have an idea of which part of the fish this is?
It looks like just the middle part of the fish open like this.
Fish belly.
Fish belly.
Yeah.
Fish belly, okay.
I really like this. This is really good. Alright, good, right?
This is so good. Really oily though, but it's light too.
Yeah.
Good fat, light.
Man, this for breakfast is really nice
Yeah.
as well.
A fish breakfast can be really light, right? It's good to start your day like that. But that's why I didn't understand this sauce with the intestine.
I didn't understand the intestine
Yeah.
at all. I still don't understand why we eat that. There's one last thing. What do you think this is?
Maybe some fried vegetable or something like that.
No.
There's also fish.
No, no, not either. It's kind of churros.
It's just dough.
It's just dough.
So we dip it.
you may dip it in soup. You may dip it in sauce as well.
Yeah.
You may have it with rice.
Yeah.
It's gonna absorb everything you dip in. It's called youtiao. Youtiao. Yeah. What do you think?
It tastes like a hardened bread or something.
Yeah.
Like you would dip some bread or a baguette in soup, right?
It's deep fried dough.
Oh yeah. It's good.
It's good.
It's good, yeah.
It's good.
Youtiao.
Yeah.
There's also breakfast thing here.
It is.
Breakfast in Taiwan is pretty special.
Would you eat anything similar in your country for breakfast?
No, I don't think anything would be eaten for breakfast in my country.
That was traditional breakfast from the south, so
Yeah.
really different from the one we had in the north.
Yeah.
What do you think?
To be honest, I think I like the Tainan breakfast a bit more. It's more light, and I like the fish. I like it. I like a light meal for breakfast.
Maybe it's in your DNA, because you're dead,
Yeah.
right? Maybe it's your ancestors coming in, right?
1,000 years of evolution coming up right now.
Yeah, it is.
To be honest, like I expected, really tough stuff to eat really tough stuff, but there was some tough stuff.
Yeah,
the
we have,
eyeball
yeah.
and the intestine. That was a bit hardcore. But for the rest, I actually enjoyed it. It was really good.
It feels like, why end your day with a fancy meal if you can start your day with like a fancy meal, right? You have a nice start the day with a meal like that. Maybe that's why the people are so relaxed here in Tainan City, because they have nice breakfast every day, so they're not in a bad mood.
Great. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna walk around Tainan, and I'm going to explain you how Dutch people influenced the life here in Tainan and what they did, how they came. And I'm going to show you the Dutch heritage of Tainan.
Wow,
How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good. Excited, man. Excited
Let's
to
move
see.
on, let's move on.
我们下次见。
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
I was almost getting a bit frustrated that I didn't get this taught at school. Nobody told me this. No idea that there was such influence in Taiwanese culture.
You guys introduced mangoes to Taiwan.
It would be a perfect trip for Dutch people, right?
So what is this?
Those are called zhenzu.
Not all. Maybe it was some kind of fish eggs or something.
Just smash it.
This is the stuff I see in paintings in my country, right? In old paintings.
I don't know how Dutch people are regarded by Taiwanese people.
Here for only 40 years, but you actually had a huge impact.
And I started to look differently at Tainan there. So I'd like to apologize formally to all Taiwanese people